Gennaro Gattuso is scanning the San Siro stands this Saturday. With the World Cup playoffs looming, the Italy national team coach will be watching Inter Milan take on Atalanta, keeping a close eye on potential stars for the crucial March 26 clash against Northern Ireland. Will key players like Bastoni, Barella, or Scamacca impress enough to secure their spot on the pitch? But the drama doesn't stop there. Inter Milan is facing a game of nerves after their derby defeat. Coach Chivu is under pressure to deliver, with strikers struggling to find the net. Can Thuram and Esposito reignite their attack against a determined Atalanta side? And speaking of Atalanta, Italian media are sounding the alarm. They're warning Inter about a chameleon-like opposition, a tactically fluid team under Rafael Palladino that can shift its shape and surprise anyone. Will Inter be ready for this unpredictable D? Meanwhile, Roma is getting ready to break ground on a brand new stadium in Pietralata, with work set to begin in 2027. It's a massive development for Italian football. Stay tuned as we break down all the action, and make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single update.
Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLune 3-pack screen protector plus 3-pack camera lens protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Gattuso's World Cup watchlist, Inter versus Atalanta. Italy's World Cup playoff dreams hang in the balance, and with less than a week until Gennaro Gattuso names his squad, the national team coach is hitting the stands. He'll be at San Siro this Saturday, closely monitoring the Serie A showdown between Inter Milan and Atalanta. This isn't just any match. It's a crucial scouting mission for Gattuso, who needs to identify the best talent to face Northern Ireland on March 26th, and then potentially Wales or Bosnia and Herzegovina in the final playoff. Italy, a nation with 3 World Cup titles, faces the grim possibility of 3 consecutive absences from the tournament, a streak not seen since their last knockout win in 2006. Gattuso is expected to announce his squad on Friday, but his presence at Inter versus Atalanta signals a clear intent to see his potential stars perform under pressure. Players like Alessandro Bastoni, Federico Di Marco, Niccolò Barella, and Davide Fratesi from Inter, and Marco Carnesecchi and Gianluca Scamacca from Atalanta are all on his radar. Even with a slight injury concern, Bastoni is still a strong contender, while players like Giorgio Scalvini are expected to feature prominently for Atalanta. The spotlight is on these Italian talents as they vie for a chance to represent their nation on the world stage. Will these players seize their moment in the spotlight? Next, we dive into the high-stakes pressure cooker that is Inter Milan's title defense and a stadium revolution in Rome. Inter's title defense on shaky ground, Chivu under pressure. Inter Milan is facing a game of nerves after a disappointing derby loss, putting coach Chivu under intense scrutiny. With their lead in the standings shrinking, the team is desperately seeking a post-derby relaunch against Atalanta. The pressure is amplified by a concerning drought in goal scoring from their strikers, who haven't found the back of the net in 5 games. Thuram and Esposito are tasked with breaking this slump, but the team's midfield creativity is also being tested, with a toss-up between Susic and Mkhitaryan. Meanwhile, Napoli is gearing up to face Lex with Anguissa starting, and there's a last call for David as Juventus eyes a potential signing. On a brighter note, Torino is showing signs of life with a dominant 4-1 victory over Parma, signaling a potential turnaround under D'Aversa. The team's attitude is being praised, and they've built a comfortable lead over the relegation zone. However, the biggest news off the pitch might be Roma's new stadium project in Pietralata, which has received council approval and is slated to begin construction in 2027, marking a significant development for the club and the city. Can Inter bounce back from their derby disappointment? Next, we uncover how Atalanta plans to chameleon-like disrupt Inter's plans. Atalanta's tactical chameleon, a warning for Inter. Inter Milan has been put on high alert by Italian media regarding their upcoming clash with Atalanta. Corriere di Bergamo is warning that manager Rafael Palladino is preparing a chameleon-like opposition, a side that will be tactically fluid and unpredictable, potentially looking nothing like the team Inter expects. The key to Palladino's strategy is flexibility, a principle evident even in their Champions League matches, where they deployed a bold five-attacking player formation against Bayern Munich. While that specific setup didn't yield the desired result against elite competition, the underlying idea of adaptability remains. Reports suggest this approach will be refined for the San Siro encounter. Palladino's thinking centers on the versatility of his squad, with players like Musa capable of playing in multiple positions, Zalewski functioning as both a winger and attacking fullback, Pejsalic covering central midfield roles, and De Ketelaere adaptable as a wide forward or second striker. This allows Atalanta to seamlessly shift their shape from the outset, making them a genuinely difficult opponent to prepare for and a team that can evolve its tactics mid-game rather than merely reacting. It's a tactical puzzle that Inter must solve if they want to maintain their grip on the Scudetto race. Will Inter's defense withstand Atalanta's shifting tactics? Stay with us for the final update on Inter's star player's return and a look at another potential transfer target. France stars return boosts Inter amidst Derby blues. Inter Milan boss Chivu is breathing a sigh of relief as a key France star is back in the starting XI, providing a much-needed boost following their recent Derby defeat. The return of this influential player comes at a critical juncture for the Nerazzurri, who are looking to regain momentum in the Serie A title race. Chivu, while acknowledging the sting of the Derby loss, is keeping calm and focused on the upcoming challenges. The team's offensive struggles have been a talking point, with strikers needing to find their scoring touch. The presence of the returning French star is expected to inject fresh energy and attacking prowess into the lineup. Meanwhile, reports also hint at Inter keeping an eye on potential transfer targets, with David's situation being monitored as a last call for a potential move. This dual focus on immediate team needs and future acquisitions highlights Inter's strategic approach to maintaining their competitive edge. Don't go anywhere, we've got a quick recap of all today's top stories and your call to action coming right up. And that's a wrap on today's explosive news. We saw Gattuso scouting Italy's future stars at Inter versus Atalanta, Inter battling chameleon-like tactics and striker woes, and the exciting prospect of Roma's new stadium. Don't miss out on any of the action, hit that like button, subscribe to news for all your daily updates, ring that notification bell so you never miss a video, drop a comment below with your thoughts, and follow us on all our social media channels. We'll see you next time.